Now in continuation, we have to take how to check a charge whether it is present on any substance or not. For these things, we are going to take one instrument called electroscope. The diagram of the electroscope is there in this way. If you can observe, it is a glass chamber totally evacuated. That means there should be no air inside this, for which a closed rubber stopper, and there is a metallic sheet or metallic sheet. It is the base of this one, which is connected with a conductor, and the end of this one we are having a small piece of gold. People generally call this one as gold leaves. Now if I bring any charged substance here, and when I just touch it, then the charge that is present over this substance, suppose the electrons, these electrons are transferred onto the metallic conductor sheet, and from here they will travel to the gold leaves, and in the initial stage gold leaves will be very close to each other. As soon as the charge travels to here, they will be start repelling, which concept we have studied in the lower classes, that like charges repel each other and opposite charges attract each other. This statement we have studied in lower classes in 8th class. So the same concept we are taking here. When we bring and when we touch here, then these charges which are present on the substance, they will travel from here to up to the gold. These gold leaf, initially they are very close to each other, these leaves, and as soon as the charge comes onto them, they will be start repelling, which indicates that this substance is a charged substance. Now you can see there are two types of transfer of charges. One is the charge transfers that takes place due to contact. That means this is touching the surface, where at the time the charge transfers from here to here. The transfer of charge due to contact is called conduction. Conduction, it is a process of transfer of charge when two substances are in contact with each other. There is another way of transfer of charge also. Suppose if I bring a charged substance, suppose it is one substance, ebonite rod, which is having electrons or more number here. When I bring this one very close to a conductor surface like this way, then it is not actually in contact with each other. What happens? A charge develops on the other substance which is opposite to this. Suppose if I am saying there are, suppose 50 coulombs of charge is present over here, automatically 50 coulombs of positive charge, opposite charge develops on this. In this way, opposite charge is induced. This word we are supposed to use, induced. That process of transfer of charge from one substance to another substance without contact is called induction. In conduction, transfer of charge takes place due to contact. In induction, transfer of charge takes place due to absence of contact. At that time, the same charge opposite charge transfers here, but the magnitude is the same. If 50 coulombs is here, here also exactly 50 coulombs of charge. We can take some examples for this concept. Induction, induces. This word you have studied in the lower classes also. Induction. Generally, when the school bell rings for the lunch time, automatically you are going to feel the feeling of hungry. So it is the feelings. Feelings are transferred from one person to another person without contact. So at that time also we can use the word that feelings are induced. Induced word we have to use. Something is transferring, or energy is transferring from one person to another person, one place to another place without contact is called induction. Induction process, same magnitude of the charge transfers but opposite charge. Whereas in conduction, suppose if I take 50 coulombs of charge, that 50 coulombs will not flow from here to here, only 25 coulombs will come up to here, remaining 25 coulombs will be there here. What is the reason why only half, that is we are going to discuss in the coming lessons, but half of the charge transfers from here to here in the process of conduction, and in induction the same magnitude will be induced on the opposite side. So this is the basic differences between conduction and induction processes.